Welcome to this lecture. In this lecture we are going to learn about 2D array. Here is the definition for 2D array. An array of arrays, collection of rows and columns. 2D arrays, like matrices, data is organized in rows and columns. We can say that it is like that tabular form. We can store bulk numbers of records into the 2D array. Here is the representation of 2D array. A is the array name and N for rows, and here second N for columns. 0, 1, 2, N minus 1, these are the columns. 0, 1, 2, N minus 1, these are the rows. So each cell contains a value, like here row 0 and column 0, and like that array name. First one is the row name or row index, and the second one is the column index, like here. Here n minus 1 means because we are starting from 0, and that's why the total number of columns is equal to n minus 1, the real numbers of the column. And here is also n minus 1 for the rows index, and first one is for row index and the second one is the column index. The combination of two indices make a value, or by using these indices we can get the value of this cell. So syntax of 2D array: data type may be integer, float, array name, number of rows, and in second slice number of columns. Like integer array, the array name is A, number of rows are 3 and the number of columns are also 3. Total number of elements is equal to number of rows multiplied by number of columns. In this situation, 3 multiplied by 3 is equal to 9. So we can store 9 values into this array. So it is time for the implementation. Open dev C++, and here integer A 3 and also 3. So declare the array, data type as integer, the name of the array is A, and the number of rows are 3 and the number of columns are also 3. So we can store value by using indices 0 row, 0 column, and the value is 1. You can simply print the value by using printf. Value is 0, 0, close, run and compile. (2D array) value is 1 because we are going to store 1 into 0, 0 location. We can store value into 2D array by using nested loop. If we want to store values in vertically, then inner loop will be used for row, and if we want to store values in horizontal, like here 1, 2, then inner loop will use for columns, because inner loop will used for increment by 0, 1, 2 and so on. So let's implement this one. So here for loop, outer for loop, and I is for int O is for outer loop and I is for inner loop. So here O is equal to 0, O plus plus, O less than is equal to 2. One loop is for column and the another one is for the row. And here I is equal to 0, I less than equal to 2, I plus plus. So you can store value like that by using printf statement. Enter value for cell so first display the row and then display the column name, and in this case we are going to store in horizontal way. So D and D O and I. Scanf here D and is O and here is I. So compile and run. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are going to store values in horizontal form from 0, 1, 2. 0 is the row name and this 0 is the column name. Then 0 is the row name and 1 is for the column. 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Over we can store value into vertically like that. I is here and O is here, and also change I and O here. So this is the vertical way. Now the row is 1 and so on. You can display the values by using same for loop like that. Just here I O tab and print f for new line here. Save it, run and compile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here is the result. We are going to display the values in vertical way, and we can display value in vertical way, and this is the horizontal. So we are going to display in horizontal and vertically both, but this is horizontal, so you can display like vertically, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 vertically. This is all about this lecture for 2D array. Thank you for watching this video.